hopefully you could actually see that, but like, who knows. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a how to apply false lash routine. I'm going to share with you kind of the do's and don'ts of how to do it. This is going to be very helpful for beginners, which I also am, and this has made putting on lashes, I look like a professional, and I definitely am not. I've only been doing it, like I said, for probably like a month. If you like videos like this or all other beauty related videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Hit that bell button to be notified of all my future uploads. I post every Wednesday and Sunday. Also leave a like if you're enjoying the content, and maybe leave a comment of something you'd like to see from me in the future, even if it's another do's and don'ts type of video. So without further ado, let's get started. So to start, you are going to need, obviously, like a pair of lashes. Today I'm going to be using the Ardell Wispies. I have found that Ardells are very easy to apply, and also going with something with a thinner lash band is a lot easier for when you're beginning than something super thick. The lashes that I used in my last video, I'll put it up in the cards up here somewhere. That one I used a pretty thick lash band, and that was only one of just a handful of times I've done it, and these tricks made them go on like a professional. So we're gonna start with our lashes. You're also gonna want an eyelash curler. You're gonna want a pair of tweezers. I find these pretty helpful to help put on the lashes. You also could use like a lash applicator. I tend to have an easier time with the tweezers, but we'll kind of see which one works for me today. You might also need some scissors to help you cut the lashes to your eye shape. You're gonna need some lash glue and some mascara. So I've already done the whole rest of my makeup. I was just gonna pop on here and show you how to do the lashes. So to start, we're gonna take our lashes out of our container. These Ardell Wispies are definitely something that's a lot more natural compared to like some very dramatic lashes, but they're also very, very easy to apply. So you're gonna wanna take your lashes out. Also, another thing, if you're holding your carton like this, that's how they're gonna go on your eye. So this is gonna go with your right eye, and that one's gonna go with your left. When taking them out of your carton, you wanna use a pair of tweezers to help gently pull the lash off. Sometimes when you're pulling them off with your fingers, you can tend to rip the lash. So, like so. So now that we have our lash out, I'm just going to pull off the little glue I'm seeing kind of from having them in the package. So you also, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but so on the edge there, if you can see, there's kind of a little lip, and there's one on either side. You want to trim that off. That will tend to irritate your eyes. So another tip that helps, if you kind of start to curve those lashes and give them a nice bend so they'll fit on your eyes pretty well. And then we're gonna wanna kind of match that to our eye. These lashes seem to fit pretty well for me, but if you are ever cutting, so if you can see that on this inner corner, it's a lot shorter of lashes than the outer corner. You definitely always want to cut from the outer corner if you ever do need to trim them to your eye shape. That way they hold that nice natural look to the eye. One of the biggest tips that I can give you is when you hold your lash on your tweezer, you don't want to hold too close up to the lash band, because I was noticing I was having a lot of trouble. My tweezers were getting stuck to my glue on the lash band when I was getting them onto my eyes, which is just super frustrating. So then I would get them in place and then they would pop off from my pulling my tweezers away. So I would start with that. Another big thing is like this brush on glue. This is the Duo Lash Glue, it's just in clear. This is a game changer for lashes. It helps you apply a nice thin layer, because you definitely don't want a thick layer of glue. Also, just makes it super easy to apply the glue. I always focus my glue everywhere, obviously, but putting a little extra on your inner and outer corners of it, because they can tend to pop off. So I focus a little more glue there. Another big tip is once you apply your glue, don't be in too much of a rush to just put them right on. You want to let that glue get nice and tacky. The tackier the better. You can let it sit really like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, maybe even a minute. Let that glue get nice and tacky. That makes it stick to your eye. If you leave it kind of wet, it's gonna tend to just move around your eye when you're trying to place it. It's not gonna get a hold. Where the tackier it is, it's gonna actually hold onto your eye. You can also place glue in your inner corner and your outer corner. That can help give a nice hold. So you're gonna wanna curl your lash and apply some mascara before applying. That is huge. You don't really need to spend too much time applying the mascara because your falsies are gonna do that trick for you, but this will help to make it a lot easier. And this is why I love this mascara. So I have a mirror in front of me that I'm going to be looking at. So hopefully you'll be able to see. I'm going to kind of move you. So you want to keep your eyes open, but look down at the mirror. That's going to help you apply the lashes. If you're trying to squint or close one eye, that's going to make it really, really difficult. And that was a big thing that I was doing. So if you can keep your eyes open, but looking down, that will help make this a lot easier. So our glue is nice and tacky. So you've got your eyelash in place. It looks crazy. I always start with my outer corner, put that one in place first, grabbing my inner corner and putting that one in place, kind of letting that sit there for a minute. Then you're gonna pinch those lashes together to get them nice and close. And then your lash is on. Throwing a little more mascara in there to help them kind of blend. And you can also grab a black eyeliner and kind of run that to get your lashes kind of help conceal a little bit. So sorry, on camera it was hard to tell, but that lash was kind of up a little high, so you can just pick it up, move it around, and it'll pretty much stay in place. So same thing on the other eye. I kind of do like 3 squeezes. Bending them a smidge. My nails are awful. Putting on a nice thin but very generous layer on your outer and inner corners. So I'm looking down at my mirror, but my eyes are open. Getting my lash as close as I can. Grabbing my outer and then my inner and my outer again because that one didn't want to stick. Popping those on, kind of smudging them into my actual lash line. And there you have it. It's as simple as that. I will be trying to do kind of this little tutorial in most of my videos coming up so I can keep getting better and so I can help you guys keep getting better. But I do think those tricks, I mean, honestly, before learning most of those, I couldn't even get the lashes to go on my eyes. It was so frustrating. Like my first couple videos that I posted and I didn't wear lashes, that was why, because I didn't even know how to. Couldn't get them to stay on. I really think the most important key is this lash glue is like killer. It is just bomb. Like you brush it on, you aren't getting too much. I was using a Duo squeezy tube before, and I was just putting way too much glue on, and then I wasn't waiting long enough and it was taking too long to get tacky, and it didn't even seem to ever get tacky. So I definitely think that's huge, is this glue. It's bomb. I think it comes in black too, but I think the clear is the easiest. Another huge trick that I was not doing before is like the mascara before you even apply. I was putting it just on my bare lashes and then trying to do it, and that was just a no-go for me. The tweezers are super helpful. The looking down but keeping your eyes open. Not like squinting, not anything like that. Just keeping them open but looking down when you try to apply that lash. That's really going to be key here. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I would love it if you leave a comment of maybe some other do's and don'ts videos that you'd like to see. I post again on Wednesdays and Sundays. So I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Thank you guys.